Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. I was getting my other computer up and running. Let me make sure it's on mute. I want to be able to see the chat. Pop out chatting really quick. My mouse. There we go. My other computer doesn't have a touch screen. Oh, right. Oh, thank you. Okay, sorry, I'm so unorganized today. Hey, Tony, Snowwolf, Tammy, Cheryl. Hey, Dean, come join me. Dean just got back from the Omaha Adam Mockler's program that he did there. He volunteered over there and had a really good time. I watched it live. And so far, I have in the room Tammy, Marby, Snowwolf, Tony. I'm glad you guys got my email. Cheryl and Dean. Dean, come on and join me. Oh, I forgot to send you a link. Duh. Hold on. Let me get that link to you really quick, Dean. I'm gonna have to open up Facebook really quick. For some reason, I don't have it open. Find my Facebook. Sorry about this, everybody. Forgot to send Dean the link. There you go, Dean. Sorry about that. I'm sick in her head. Okay. Okay. I think I got my act together now. We'll see. Oh, welcome to Saturday. Doing a show today because tomorrow I'm going to be on a Brenda's Tarot at hey, Cheryl, Sharon, how are you doing? Grab you on my list. I'm going to be working with Brenda tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Anne's going to be off. I'm looking really forward to working with Brenda. We haven't worked together in a while, so I'm going to add Sharon to the list. And if she doesn't hear it, she can hit it on the replay. Okay. Okay. Wait for Dean to come in. If Dean's coming in, said one way or the other. I am going to do a quick one for the collective, like we always start out. I'm doing good. I've been working on my taxes all day. Just about got them done now. I've got 2 more forms I got to run into Visalia and pick up. Go to my retirement office and pick up W-2s. I'm missing one of my W-2s or my 1099 for my income. So other than that, I'm getting through them. I hate doing taxes. But so far, so good. I owe nobody any money. I'm not getting a lot back, but I don't owe anybody. That's all that matters. I got my tax withholdings down to a fine art and averaging about $500 to $1,000. Oh, he's not home yet. Oh, he's listening still. When he gets home, he'll join us. Anyway, after he grabs something to eat, because he hasn't ate today yet. He'll jump on when he's ready. He had a lot of fun though. He picked up a T-shirt for me at the rally, and he got to meet Adam Mockler and got pictures with him. They're cute too. We got good pictures of them. I'm gonna show your picture off, Dean. There's Dean and Adam Mockler. He had fun. And this is for the collective. Let's see what the temperature of the collective is right now. Of course, the collective, it may pull politics. It may just pull how we're doing right now. Okay. See how the collective's doing. The underlying card of the reading is the Emperor. Guess who that is? Who thinks they're the Emperor? Okay. We're coming into this reading with the 9 of Swords, or the 9 of Wands. Those are obstacles, I think, that are coming in Trump's way. He's got a lot going on right now. A lot of political readings, etc., etc. We just had a little family reunion. Oh, great. Been a while since you've seen the kids. Hey, Viviana. Let me add you to the list. Now let's go. So I'm watching the screens pop back and forth. Everybody's coming in today. Yay. He'll be with us shortly. He's on his way home. Okay. Well, this is the obstacles I think Trump's coming through with all the lawsuits, all the complaints, all the rallies. Everybody basically is against him. The center of the reading, I get the Ace of Swords. He's trying to find his truth, but he's not doing a very good job of this. I think this is justice coming down on him, though. The truths are going to be coming out. We get the 7 of Pentacles. I think he's reaping what he sows right now, and I don't think that's in a positive way. I don't think it's in the grift so much that he's doing, and he's doing a lot of grifting still. I think that is everything he's done in the past. It's starting to collect up on him and coming to bite him in the behind. Above him, this is definitely a Trump reading. Above him, he's got heartache. He can't seem to get control of the narrative right now, and it's spiraling out of control. and there's not a whole lot he can do with it. He's throwing spaghetti at the wall for this topic and that topic and any other topic he can find, but it's not working. Underneath, he's trying to pretend like we're all a happy family. Everybody's doing great. La 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 la. Pretending like everything's wonderful, faking numbers on jobs, faking phone numbers, and he thinks he's doing wonderful, and people are willing to lie to him to lead him to believe that everything's hunky-dory when he knows it's not. The economy's going tanking and all kinds of things. The near future, I've got the Six of Swords, more obstacles coming his way. I don't think he's moving the karma water. This poor crow is swirling in the midst of the chaos. And I think that's right where Trump is. This is showing he's in chaos. Trying to fly off the karma waters, but he's not reaching it. Hey, Trenzone, I will grab you onto the list. What we're feeling right now is we're waiting for the sun to shine and illuminate everything into the open. We're feeling like the Queen of Swords. We were looking for the truth, the power in this too. Oh, thank you, Sharon. To take control of the truth and to move forward with that truth. Advice from Spirit. Spirit's telling us to work together, work in conjunction. We need to pull together in unison as a collective, help each other out, see each other through these hard times. We can make it through this period of time. If we do that, we are going to see justice come. I don't think Trump is doing well right now, personally. I think he is having some serious health problems. I actually would love to run a quick reading before we read anything else. Let's do a health reading on Trump and see how his health is showing up in our cards. I don't think he's doing well at all. He's definitely in mental decline. You're driving, huh? That's okay, Gerald. I can read for you while you're driving. And you can always come back and catch it on the replay, too. And Sharon, if you have a specific question you want to ask, throw it in and I'll do a full spread for you. The 5-card spread with the extras, which ended up being a full card spread because I'm going to do double rows of 5 and underlying cards too. So it ends up being basically the same as a Celtic. Yeah, I think that's about the right exchange now. 10 Canadian dollars equal to 1 US dollar. Used to be the other way around, huh? I know. When I was in high school, I think the exchange rate was a quarter. So it was for every dollar the Canadians came down to buy beer. I worked at Save Mart during the beer strike in Canada. When we were the first town as you cross the border of Trail, BC into the United States. So they'd come over to Colville and I would sell tons and tons of beer. They'd buy it by the truckload. The Canadians love their beer. They hate our beer, but they love the beer. And when they're out in Canada, they get desperate and come to the United States and buy it. Our little 6% beer. Canadian beer has a higher alcohol content to it. But they come and buy it, buy the truckloads. Ah, so good to hear. Sounds like everybody's getting along now, huh, Sharon? Any music grandbabies yet? They're coming. Somebody's gonna get pregnant. You're going to be a grandma. Okay. Yeah, U.S. beer is piss water compared to the Canadian beer. Definitely, definitely. But when the Canadian beer strike happened in the 70s, they came down and bought it from us anyways. But let's see, we were running on Trump's health. So let's see how Trump's health is doing. Yeah. I got a death card for him. Okay, the underlying card of the reading is the Knight of Pentacles. That's that stagnant knight. He's not moving too fast. The King of Swords, truth's going to come and bite him in the bottom. And he's going to have an offer he can't refuse, I think, with his health. Chemicals, of course, are medications, health, and stuff like that. Right now, his cup's running over. He's having all kinds of medical problems. This is indicating to me the medical problems seem to be vascular. In the fluids in his body, he's retaining a lot of fluids. He has fluids gathering up, leaking. He's running over in fluids. So he's got a fluid retention going on, definitely. The center of the reading, we have the Eight of Pentacles. He's trying to work hard with his doctors to try to find some kind of resolution for all the medical problems he's having right now. You know, they've got him on IVs. He's got bruises all over his hands. He's got makeup slathered over, trying to keep his blood balance out, whatever treatments he's being required to do. They're giving him everything intravenously, probably potassium, and trying to keep his vitamin levels balanced, his blood thin enough so that he's not getting clots. Because when you accumulate blood around your ankles, it's an indicator that you're having, you could be having congestive heart failure. With his wonderful diet, he's probably high on a high risk for not only congestive heart failure, but also I also noticing somebody. Justin, I'm going to add you to the list. High risk of stroke, high risk of all that fluid building up in his legs, that puddling around his ankles, causing him to have those bad cankles. That can cause the blood to clot when it's not circulating back up and running through your system. You can end up throwing blood clots up through your leg and end up with pulmonary embolisms. Like, especially with the amount of plane travel he does, sitting around on the plane and not moving around. Just that inactivity while he's sitting long periods of time can cause him to throw blood clots from legs, and it can become a serious problem. Blood clots comes from the leg, it can go in the lung, it can go in the brain, it can go anywhere. So he's really high risk for that kind of problem. I am not a doctor, but I am a patient of these problems. I have had heart problems, and I have had 5 strokes. So that could account for some of his speech problems, some of his problem with his balance and his gait can be caused from TBIs. Throwing small blood clots can throw his balance off. So can dementia or even early onset Alzheimer's will change the gait of your stance. Anything that affects you neurologically in your brain is going to affect your gaiting system when you walk, and that's why he's stumbling and walking like a zigzag. And I have multiple sclerosis, and mind you, I see him misstep like I misstep. I have a MS gait, and I tend to overswing my leg. And as you guys know, I've had a lot of vascular surgery in my left leg, including stents put in my right leg. I had stents put in my left leg too, along with the bypass. And it's changed my gait a lot. And yes, I do misstep a lot. I don't think anything of it, but I see myself on my ring camera when I'm out front walking around and like, yeah, I'm sort of stumbling around too, sort of like Trump does. It's sort of embarrassing, but it's part of life. He has the Three of Wands here. Three of Wands, Three of Wands. I'm losing. I don't even know why I picked this card up from. It was part of the underlying cards. The Three of Wands and the Moon together. The Three of Wands and the Moon. Well, he's trying to keep everything secret while he's getting that treatment and working in conjunction with other people. He's trying to keep it on the down low that he's nothing, everything's good. His health is great. You know, he's got highest IQ ever, etc., etc. Where he's moving into the future is he's headed toward death. And he has a lot of fear about this. He's been publicly making comments about, wow, he's got to get this peace talk going so one can get his Nobel Peace Prize, but that's a whole nother topic. Plus, he needs that ticket to heaven, and I guess getting peace for one country is going to erase everything else in his past. I don't think it works that way, but we can help him pretend, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in his life review. It might take light years and light years of time since that heaven moves at the pace of the speed of light. So a second here, a second in heaven's hours or days here, you know. Anyways, he's going into how he's feeling right now is he feels like he's the king of cups. He's, you know, got that fluid there. He's emotional about this, but he's trying to keep it under the wraps. He's working where he is feeling. He's working with his doctors, trying to find solutions to this, something to save him. Just give him a pill, something to save him. He's feeling a bit left out of cold, though. I think the diagnosis is there's not a lot we can do. We've done the maximum. I think they've gone in and, you know, he disappeared for about 10 days. I think he had another stent put in. He's, you know, they're pumping him full of fluids and drugs and whatever it is to try to keep him as balanced as possible. They can only do so much with somebody at his age, and unless, you know, he slows down and stops, which I highly suggest, Mr. Trump, it's time to step away. Yeah, you're going to continue to feel left out in the cold with everything you're having to deal with, the courts, foreign governors, the people. Everybody seems to be non-supportive of him right now. But he thinks he's the magician. He thinks he can wave his little magic wand and fix it. And that, you know, if something does happen to him, he's just going to find peace, and God's going to grant him a ticket into the I guess to the line to the ATM machine in heaven, which somebody forgot to tell him you can't take it with you. It's useless on the other side. I always see God's first question is, why you made all this money and while you were living and you couldn't take it with you? What good did you do with your money? How many people did you help? Because I think that would be a really important question. You want to take it to heaven, disperse that money into charities, into needs, to help the people, help society. Do you do something besides buy yourself fake golf trophies and take weekly golf trips? Well, oh yeah, he's been there a long time. So anyways, that's where Trump's at. I don't see things good happening. I've seen since he was inaugurated in 2016, I have seen him being placed into a medical facility. He's in a short wing. On one side of it looks like a federal facility. He is locked up. He's got a full-size bed, a dresser, a phone, a lamp, television, no internet. The phone only picks up and it goes straight out to his assigned Secret Service that are also medical trained. They will take care of him. He has any needs. And I see him getting up, clutching his chest, trying to reach the phone and collapsing and dying on his own. I've seen that back when I saw it, I got the message 3 years after he leaves office. If he doesn't happen before then, things change. But if he does manage to step down, maybe he'll make it 3 more years before he dies. I think as many court hearings and things he's going to be facing, if he does leave office, he'll probably declare himself mentally unstable and not fit to face another trial, would be my guess, because it is going badly. Your ex-partner, will ever be found? I think her will's already been found. It's not that they're not sharing it with anybody. They're trying to hide it. I don't know if a relative of hers or somebody has it, but I think whoever has found her will, Sharon, is want to keep it under their cap because they're a direct heir, and if there's other people named as heirs, they may be trying to just take the estate. Having been in line with heirs, they may want to share it amongst all the heirs rather than people from outside of the family. Hard to say, though. Hard to say. Talk to you later about that. We'll give you a call and focus on it a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to go to our list and start reading from the list. And we've got Tammy Van up first. I'm just going to check my PayPal out. If you use my Zelle, thank you, Carol. Thank you, Sharon. Jill, if you want to put a question in, let me know. I'll watch it popping up if you haven't already. Yeah. Justin, to read a specific question, you need to do a donation. You can do it to my PayPal, which is link is at the top or onto my Zelle account. If you do the Zelle account one, just let me know you put it on sale. My account's up. Hold on, I can switch back and forth. A little hard to get in that one. They both will pop up with messages on my phone, though. Okay. So, first question for Sharon. I'm reading on that, Sharon, on that will. Will that will ever show? Feeling like, let's see, what's that? The underlying part of the reading was partnerships. Yeah, she left money for you because of your partnerships with her in the past. I don't think she's changed her will. With King of Cups, that she had it to offer, and she was going to take care of you. Death, she was giving, the death card comes up. It was her ending, but your new beginning is the way she looked at it. And the Three of Pentacles, she wanted you to prosper from that, and it was a thank you to both you and Fitz, is why she was leaving it to you. Understanding the great relationship you have, she really respected that, and that he respected your choices too. Coming into this reading, I got the Two of Swords. There's options and directions you can go. Looking at this, this is a blind decision. I think it's out there. I'm not sure if it's been found or not, but it is out there. Or if somebody has found it, they're weighing options on what they're going to do, how they're going to receive that. I don't think a decision's been made yet if they're going to come forward with it or not. But right in the center of the reading, it looks like they probably do come forward to it, because I get the Ten of Pentacles. So yes, I do think you will get inheritance from her, from that will. Yeah, the sun's shining on it. I think that person knows that they have to do the right thing. And she wrote that with intention of sharing that with you. Then it goes into the energy of the Three of Cups. This is that celebration card. You and Fitz will take that money, invest it into probably new property or grandbabies or something. You'll find a way to invest it to make it work for you. Underneath, I've got moving forward in the future. I have got the Seven of Swords. This is going to allow you to rise to a higher level. So it's going to allow you to build on your future even more. So I get the Ace of Cups. Your cup will run over. This will bring some more prosperity to you and abundance. I have the two. This card is the Empress, I believe. I gotta pull one of my other decks to double check it. I think it's the Empress card. I never remember in this deck because it's not well marked. It's the number 2 card. That's the High Priestess. So it's a High Priestess. So it's gonna allow you to have health, strength, connection with your divine. You'll do good with what inheritance you have. You'll make the best of it. It'll allow you to be prosperous, though, to take care of yourself a bit better. It's followed by the Judgment. This Judgment I see as balance. It's just allowing you to get that balance out. This is that going through the probate process and dealing with it. And she's leaving you. And she was the Queen of Pentacles, and she was taking care of you because she loved you. And that was the whole purpose of leaving this behind for you. So blessings to you, Sharon. I do think it will come through. I don't know how fast. What relatives have it, who's handling their estate, you could check to see who's handling the estate. I know it's a little difficult sometimes to approach people in that regard, but that they have to deal with anybody named within the will have to be notified. If she filed that will, you might be able to check with the courts to see if there is a copy of it filed yet, or if anybody's filed probate in the district in which she's residing, because they do have to file if there is a will, they do have to file a probate, most likely, unless there's nothing to settle in her estate other than finances. But I think if they name multiple people in a will, they do have to file that. Your youngest is trying to get pregnant, huh? Youngest is trying to get pregnant. She's got to be successful. Sharon, give her time, give her time. I know, we're ready for that grandbaby. My sister finally has a grandchild too. She just turned 6 months old. Dorothy Lucia. And we call her Lucy. Cute as a button. Cute as a button. She looks just like Tommy, except for her mouth, and she's got her mother's little, Percy sweet little lips. Head class wants me to have their pots and pans. I could wish I could afford them. X Clyde, whatever it's called. I should do a cooking show and pray that they'd send me instead. Maybe after I get relocated. My husband and I have worked things out. We're doing good. He has done an about face and decided that he does want to work on our marriage and our relationship in conjunction with us. So we are going to write that out and see how that goes. I told him, no, one step out of line and it's over. No more chances. I'm not doing it. But we'll see. I think he, it's becoming important to him, and he's done an about face, and I'm not even asking him to do things around the house now. He's just taking initiative. What a relief. And he even apologized to me not taking care of me after I got out of the hospital. But of course, the lame excuse of it scares him to death when I get that sick and he is afraid he's going to lose me. I said, well, that's not the best time to start treating me like shit. But he's coming around, so we'll see. We're playing it by ear. And I told him, okay, we'll buy the house. We're going to do an RVA loan. We have found a whole bunch of houses, really good price ranges. What we were both wanting together when we were looking together originally. And I said, if all else fails, we'll keep enough cash out that if I have to take a small second out to finish cashing out, I'll cash out and beat your butt down the road because I'm not going to live under that kind of pressure anymore. So we got an understanding there, so we'll see how that. Okay, first reading is Tammy. Go back. There it goes. Tammy. Got a new picture, Tammy. Okay, well. Underlying card, Tammy, is a Four of Cups. You've had a little bit of worries, but you're dumping them and you're letting that worry go. It's also options that you have available. You're taking a look at all the options coming towards you before you make a decision. Don't let any of them go. You're charging forward with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands telling you just take charge, get out there, throw your wand up in the air and take charge. It's an action card. Use your creativity, your energy, your knowledge to do something good. You are that Queen of Swords, though. You're sitting up there with your, on the top. You don't take guff from anybody, but you're ruling your own decisions in your life. And you're making decisions, and you're not doing it lightly. You're looking at it from a higher perspective and taking that 365-degree view and making decisions and sticking with your guns on exactly what does Tammy want for her own life. And you've got the World card. You've got this under control, Tammy. You're moving in the right direction. I love these cards. Coming into the reading, every wish upon a star. I got 2 cards on this, along with balance. So your wishes are coming true, and it's bringing balance in your life. So just enjoy this period of time as you're moving through it, because things are just falling into place for you. You've been working hard. You're climbing up and rising above everything that you have struggled through. And it's getting easier and easier for you to just find that surface of the top. And of course, you're willing to try new things. You're not the fool. You're willing to take that leap of faith and try new things and new adventures. And this is making life exciting. And just keep up that great work, Tammy, and everything's going to go great. I see what kind of direction that pull card's giving you. What kind of leap of faith? The Knight of Cups. Meeting new people, taking adventures. You're a little bit worried sometimes about what direction that's going to go, but you're not left out in the cold there, Tammy. You're in control of the whole situation. You're doing this in conjunction with others with the Three of Cups, so it's celebration time. You're having a good time. Celebrate while it's going. The good is going good. If it turns out that it's too stressful, it's not what you want. You're not married. You can walk away. So options are always open, and you're the one that makes those decisions, not somebody else for you. So blessings to you, Tammy, and good luck with everything. I was going to read for Jared. Jared, Gerald, did you want a general reading, or did you want a question? I know you're driving. I don't know if you've gotten to a stopping point. I'm sliding at sea. Oh, you're drawing cards. Oh, you asked a different question, Sharon? Yeah. Okay. I'm looking. I'm not seeing your other question, Sharon. You know, I'll give you a call. I'll throw for you anytime, anyways. You know that. Oh, I answered your question. Okay. No, I was also looking to see if Gerald it's Gerald, I'm gonna run you a general one, but next time you come in and I got Railroad Dragon here too. Railroad Dragon, I'm adding you to the list. We are doing $5 questions if you want to make a donation. To put a question in. Or that $10 Canadian one that's only worth $1 US. I love that. That's hilarious, Karen. That is so hilarious. And I guess if we want to buy a Ford or I think it's a Chevy, I don't know who all's moving over there. We'll have to go to Canada now to buy them. One with Coca-Cola and a bunch of other industries. When I get relocated, I'm going to put solar on my roof. That way I don't have to rely on. I don't know if Maryland gets their utilities from Canada or not, but I know part of the eastern United States does. So I don't want to be caught in that loop. Super high utility bills. Maryland share the love all over the East Coast. Yes, I cut my hair yesterday and it looked cute. Couldn't stand how bushy it was getting sticking everywhere. Okay, well, Gerald, this one's for you. Well, the cards knew it too. Here's our money. Money, 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 money. I just called Gerald my Midas touch guy. Underlying card, of course, is that Ace of Pentacles. Of course. Financial abundance. The Magician card. You are manifesting your destiny, Gerald. Manifest some my way, too. Just manifest it. It trickles in for me. I got all my taxes done, so maybe I made a mistake and they're going to send me more. That'd be nice, huh? I doubt it. They'll probably send me a big bill like California did. Now, California owes me $254 for 1 year taxes, but they sent me a bill for $3,000 for that same tax year. Now, I don't know where. I've never had to pay a dime to California State. I've always get a refund of anywhere from $50 to $300. Very, very small refund, but I get a refund every year. So how do they I was sick, didn't file my taxes, filing late. Where do they come up with this $3,000? I don't get it. And if they look at past tax returns and there's, they get notified they get the revenue in. I don't know where they come up with these numbers. Anyways, underlying cards, you got the Ace of Pentacles, of course, the Magician, and the Three of Cups, working in conjunction with others. Is how you are bringing that finance in. Maybe you're working on your investments. I know you like to play the markets. Well, you're not buying the American market. You're buying some other stable market. We're coming into this reading with abundance your way with the Ten of Cups, happy family. So you're just having the ability to bring abundance in. This can be financial abundance. This just could be abundance. Everything you need just comes naturally to you. Of course, as a magician, you've got the Seven of Cups. Also, your ability to manifest. Eeny, miny, mo. Which is the way you're going to go. You're out there, you're manifesting. You have every has baubles in it. You just select the right one and boom, you've got it. You get the Knight of Cups. This is a nice, steady moving knight. He's emotional. I don't know. Are you meeting somebody new or seeing somebody new? Because you got roses in your hands and places to go. You are that Knight of Pentacles, so maybe that special lady is getting some roses from you. I don't know, but yeah, that Knight of Pentacles, you're going to take action and do something emotional. Move out there and enjoy yourself. Girl, you have the Four of Wands, of course, a fabulous foundation. You celebrate that foundation. You work hard to get it, and you know how to work your foundation, how to make money, how to have a stability in your life. You're great with investment. You own your property. You own, you run your own business. You just have that ability to go. This is because you have the energy, that feminine energy, the Queen of Cups. You're connected with your guides. You're connected with spirit. And you listen to your intuition. You listen to the guidance that you get from above. And it allows you to take care of your family, your household, everything you need just comes so easily for you. I look at this really quick, and my daughter sent me a picture. I haven't talked to her in a month. She's not talking to me right now. I called her the other day. Well, it looks like they've been out paddleboarding. That's my youngest granddaughter. She's my little diva. She's a cutie pie, too. She looks just like a mom. Oh, yes. We got our grounded one. This is the one that is psychic like grandma. She's got a meditation on the water. That's the way to do it, girl. This is my oldest granddaughter. See the resemblance? Oh, yes, and the diva's got her balance on too. I think she's having a lot of fun. Okay. Let's play music. I don't know what they call that sport. It doesn't have a cell, so it's not cell surfing. Paddleboarding, I guess. I don't know. I personally would just be out there on a kayak. I don't have balance, so I'm better off sitting my butt down in the boat. But I love to kayak. I like to row. Okay, Joe, moving on. You get the Six of Pentacles. You are generous with your money, and you're not afraid to be charitable to others, and in return, charity comes back on you tenfold, because that's just the way life is. When you're charitable, you get it paid back tenfold. And when you hear something coming up, you tell people, you inform them, you let them know. You get the Eight of Pentacles. You work hard for your money. You work hard for everything you do. You are going through a new cycle also. This is that moon cycle that Pentacles is bringing you from an end to a new beginning. That's through another cycle of this. Right in the center of the reading, you've got the Five of Cups. You worry about nothing. You just let your worries go. You pour them down the drain and you move forward with them. I love that. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is, for you, this is a moving night. Everywhere you go, this money follows you. So you're moving forward into making wealth for yourself. This is good contracts. This is good opportunities. And you know how to address them. You know how to bid on a contract. You know how to get those jobs. You know how to play the market to be successful. And you just move through and boom, boom, boom. It just falls in place for you. I love that. It's because you're the King of Swords. You live in your truth. You live in your knowledge. You live in your own power. You don't take a bunch of stuff from other people. You make the decisions yourself. You're sharp. You're knowledgeable. You're educated in what you do, and you go for it. So, love these cards, Gerald. You always get all these pentacles, all this prosperity, joy. Love it. Probably the most consistent throws for everybody. Very rarely do I get anything odd for you. I only have one, but not often. Let me shuffle these back down. Blessings to you, Job, and thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. I also got another donation from Kim. Is that, who is Kim? That red dragon? A river dragon? Don't know your. If you, whoever Kim is, if you will put a question up, I will see it and I will read you next. Switch by one mistake. Be happy that smile, smile. Very good. That was the what was that? Oh, the light stick. Another one of my favorite decks. And now you're so ready to be a grandmother. I'm so ready for you to be a grandmother that gives my grandchildren more cousins. Because Sharon and my grandchildren are related by distant blood, but they're related. They share the same last name. They are family from the same regions of Ireland. Love to see that side of the family tree because it goes into royalty and everything else. From Clare, County Clare in Ireland. I'm sure the root name, the root last name. See if you get a redhead out of it. I got two. And yes, I know your daughters. The probability of getting a redhead probably isn't that high, but then I thought the same thing with my daughter. She ended up only with a child that looks like her. Well, that's not true. Both of her daughters look like her. Just one's a redhead, so you don't see it. And Addie looks just like her. And then Jamie looks like his dad, and Odin, my youngest grandchild, looks just like me. With his curly locks of red hair. Down to curly, he's a sweetheart. This reading is going to be for Kim, who I don't see a question. Kim, are you Real Dragon? Because no, it's not too late for a question. I added you to the list, and if you were the one that made the donation, I want to do a reading for you. So if you have a question, go ahead and post it, or I will do a general for Kim. So I'm not sure who's Kim that gave me the donation by name. Unless Justin is Kim. Somebody's Kim. I don't have a specifically a Kim all by themselves on my chart. Didn't see it, Kim. Okay. Well, this one's for you, Kim, for your donation. I'm going to do a Kim. Spirit knows who you are. This thing. The now. Oh, I love these cards. my property listings are sending me $500,000 homes now. Oh, they're dreaming. We're downsizing. We're not going higher. That the underlying card of the reading is that Five of Swords, but I like this Five of Swords is sitting out in the desert with a lonely cup, which is telling me this is a moment of emotional inner fighting with you, a little depression you're fighting through, but you're going to get through it. Options are coming their way. Whichever option you make is going to be a good one because both are lit. And so options are always good with that Two of Swords. Somebody is trying to control you and suppress you right now. Rise above this. Don't allow them to take advantage of you. Don't allow people to make decisions for you. Make decisions on your own. Follow your own intuition, your own guidance from your own guides, not from those around you. This may be somebody that's an alcoholic, a drug abuser, somebody that's trying to take you for some money, or somebody trying to control decisions you're making in a group setting, like a business, something like that. Follow your independence. Rise above it with the Seven of Swords. This allows you to rise above it and to find your own footing. I love the cards as we go in. You're working with conjunction with other people. A feminine. These are women. As I get the Lovers card, this is working in conjunction with the Lovers as the partnership. I don't see that you're meeting a new lover that happens to be a woman. I see that you're working in partnership with them. And whatever you're doing, as you're rising above it and not following the directions of other people trying to suppress you, you are going to get notoriety. You are going to be, the light's going to shine on you. This is the Six of Wands. These are camera flashes. You're going to get notoriety for whatever it is that you're working on. You're going to get credit for having come up with a great idea, working outside of that box. For the action you took, this is the action of Swords. This is that Knight of Swords card. This is you taking charge and moving full charge ahead, taking control of it with your creativity, your knowledge, your know-how, your research. You've done everything you need to do to be successful, and you're getting acknowledged for that. You're going to get recognition. This hasn't been an easy battle. This has been a difficult one. You've had obstacles in your way with the Ten of Wands, but you took control of the situation. You got that rope, you put it around that rock, and you're moving along the path and out of your way to overcome any obstacles that come your way. And you're successful at it. And you get the Four of Pentacles. As you move forward, you're going to hold on to what you've got. This is going to allow you to hold your position, be in good standing with the company you work for or in this project you're working on. And it's finding you great stability on where you're at and recognition. In the week to come, where this is taking you it is moving you with the Nine of Pentacles, financial success, security. So I love this. You will get rewarded for your hard work. So it will help you get financial gain, financial success, maybe even possibly a promotion, or open doors to new opportunities for advancement, which will bring you more money. This is allowing you feel like you've been juggling things, but with the Two of Pentacles, you're going to find financial balance. So as you've been juggling along through this period of time, this is going to help you find that financial balance in your life. Remember, live in the moment. Be present in the moment when you're going through this process. Always be present and don't wander off thinking about other things. Be in the present when you're doing any presentations, when you're showing your work, when you're sharing your ideas. You want to be the one that presents them. Be present in that moment so that you do get that acknowledgement, that credit. Also, take the time to be nostalgic with the Six of Cups. This is that nostalgia card. Look at where you've been and look at where you're going. Look at the growth you've had and the opportunities you've had and how sometimes you haven't taken advantage of them. This is a time to take advantage of opportunities and to present yourself full force. Let people show people that you know what you're doing, you have great ideas, you're creative, you're knowledgeable, and you can execute that with wonder. So I love this card. Your final card is the Moon. I don't think you're keeping secrets under your hat. You're going to, you're going to keep them to yourself. You're not going to share everybody you work with, and it's time to present your work. But you're working partner with somebody, you work in conjunction with them. But these are your ideas. This is your concept. Whatever it is you're working on, this is going to move mountains for you. So I love that. So the moonlight is like the sun. It's going to shine on you. Keep your secrets under your belt until you're ready to present them. When you present them, it's going to be successful. I love it. I hope that resonates to you. And please let me know who you are in the chat, since I can't match the name to the nickname. Oh, Dean's so exhausted. He's been out partying and rallying and partying. Having a good time. Now, I'll give you a break, Dean. Okay. Let me go to my list of people. So now we've got the donations taken care of. Anybody else that makes a donation will get onto the top of the list. It was donated to me before. I just don't. Connect to who you are. Crazy me. Oh. Next person on my list is flipping you guys off. Okay, Marty. What's on for you, Marty? Okay, the underlying card of the deck is you're using your higher self. This is you in connection with your subconscious, your guides. You're listening to your higher self, though. This is you not thinking on the surface level, but thinking in your higher self. When you're getting that aha moments, like good ideas, these are usually guided from your guides, or they can be coming from you directly. But this is your connection with your intuition, your connection with your God source, allowing you to make decisions and taking advantage of the moment, and knowing that you're going in the right direction. So listen to that higher self when you're working through this time period. We get the embodiment of cups. This is that Queen of Cups embodiment. No, this is the King of Cups. This is allowing you to bring abundance forward with you. And it's a good nurturing king. He provides well for his family, his kingdom. Also, you finding serendipity. Things are falling into place. As you're approaching things are falling right into place where they go, where they're supposed to. I love that serendipity card. This is going to allow you to bring abundance into your life. You got that golden egg too. Love it, love it, love it. As we go into the reading, we are getting the Ace of Cups. Your cups run us forward. That is, your abundance. This is your emotional needs, your abundance are being met. Things are going good. It's showing in the cards. Everything's falling into place where you want to be. You are in connection with oneness. Oneness in this deck is your connection to your higher source. This is the name of the deck. The oneness card is the one that represents your connection with source, your connection with your spirituality, your connection with the divine energy and the guidance that is being brought to you. And it is moving you in the right way. This is more powerful than the Sun card. It's shining its light on you. You're receiving under the highest form of the deity. So just enjoy it. Come here. And it's followed by the Sun card. So, I mean, come on. These cards are amazing. You've got abundance coming in. You're connected with your higher self. Everything's in serendipity. You've got the connection with your higher source. You've got the Ace of Cups. Your cup running over. You've got abundance. You've got the sun shining on you. You could not have a better set of cards. So congratulations, Marby. You and Gerald should meet up and give you some good financial tips. But things are going your way. You're making great decisions right now. The light is shining on you. Listen to your higher consciousness, listen to your higher self. Use your intuition on anything, everything you do at this period of time. It is going to bring you prosperity and abundance. So, blessings to you. I love these cards coming out. I love this deck. It reads so good. And Noah, how are you doing, buddy? I know we've been both so busy, we haven't hardly talked at all. Almost got all the taxes done. Got to pick up those 2 forms, and I got to call back over to the mortgage company and get those 2 interest rate. I guess I won't be able to do that till Monday. I deserve a break. I did put it in writing. I checked my email to see if they sent them to me. I haven't got them yet. I'm hearing they haven't even opened the email yet because, customer service is really important to them, like it said on their website. So I will call them and get those interest statements done because I can't pull them off the computer. And I'll get all the taxes except for the interest part of my done. And, well, I think one of them I can do. The other one I have to go get my 1099. I think I got a list. No, I mean, yeah, I've got 2021. I just need that 1099. I've got it all done except for that. And then I can finish it off. I made a checklist. What was I missing? Okay. So see how things are going. Underlying card, the Magician. I know you're looking for properties right now. Visualize it, see it, manifest it, put it in writing, set it out there to the universe. It is followed by the Nine of Pentacles. You will find this property is going to be, your finances are going to be there for it, and you'll be able to do it. You guys are on the right track with the Wheel of Fortune, so you will find that property. It is meant to be, and yes, you're working with another person. It's the Lover's card. This is your partnership that you're working in. You guys are going to get this done and be prosperous doing it. I love it. You get the inspiration of the Pentacles. You guys, your ideas are good. Your books are good. Yeah, I do see it happening. And here's that partnership card. See, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Those were all underlying cards. We're moving into this energy with the Spirit of Pentacles. This is that messenger of Pentacles. He's letting you know that just keep your finances in line as you're moving forward. Your finances are going to be there, and you know that everything you have lined up, to how you're going to do this and the way you guys are going about this is going to work out just fine. You're working in partnership with each other with the Two of Cups. You're in synchronicity with each other. You've got sparks going. You know exactly what you want. You both are going to go in the right direction. This second time I've read on this prosperity coming your way. You get the Four of Cups. So you've got a great foundation to go. Options are going to be available. There is going to be more than one property you find. Might even be some wildlife out on that property with a little deer out there. But you will find that ideal property doesn't look anything like this. But anyways, you will find that. Keep your options open. You will find that ideal property. Look all directions, but it will show up. I still say it's going to be in the next 3 to 6 months. I think probably more in the fall when things slow down for people. I think that's when the ultimate piece of property is coming. So, okay. Moving on to Tony. Hello, Tony. Hope this finds you good. Hope the weather's good. I hope it's calm in DC. I know you're not right in DC, but I know you work down there. And I can see you're not out there protesting today. I know you're protesting from the heart. Crazy area. Let's see what comes up in the cards for you. Well, they're all spiritual cards for you. This is the higher self. You're using your higher self to get perspective on what's going on right now. Use that intuition. Talk to your guides. Listen to that guidance you're getting from above, because they're guiding you in the right direction. And so it's also your connection with Gaia and Spirit, with the life force energy. This is your being able to ground yourself and stay grounded in what you're doing, but also be in touch with your higher self, with Source. And I love these cards. You have got spiritual cards everywhere to me. You are going to take action with the action of Pentacles. This is you just moving forward. remember that Pentacles are a slow moving knight, but this means that you're moving towards financial prosperity. He's not running, he is standing there. The money will come in slowly but surely. We come into the reading with I love these cards. It says be present in the moment. So whatever you do, be present for it. Watch what's going around. Enjoy the moment as you're working through whatever you're going through, and be present there. Don't let things happen around you and just agree and go along. This is time for you to step forward and be present in that moment, whatever you're working on. You have that Ace of Wands. This is your strength, your power, your creativity, your knowledge, the hard work you put on for your education, everything. You've got all the bells and whistles there, and you know how to use them. And so you're continuing to use all your strength with this Yes card, this movement card, as you present yourself to the world, to the job, and whatever you're doing. You are using all your skill sets to be where you are present in that moment. This is also telling me that you are connected. You're the Hierophant. You're connected with deity. You're spiritual. Look at all these spiritual cards again. You're connected spiritually. You're listening to that guidance that you get, and you are in touch with your higher self, with God, knowing the directions in which you're going. You're just playing those cards out right now to see where it's going to take you. You're making those decisions. You're probably even getting ready to consider taking that pre-retirement workshop that they give on every few years. Watch for the bulletins to come out. They do give out, check with your HR department, see when the next one's coming up. You're thinking now in the future what it is you want to do and what direction do you want to go, or do you want to stay put for a little longer? Those are options you have. Social Security rules just recently changed on drawing Social Security. I guess as of next year, you'll have to look it up. But I believe that the proposed bill is going to be if you were born after 1960, you have to work until you're 67 years old to get full retirement. Now, not 65 plus so many months. I'm already retired. I don't know how that's going to affect me because I'm driving SSDI and mine will convert automatically to retirement at the same rate. But I was born in 64 and mine was at 65. Well, my sister was born in 67 and she has to work till she's 67 to get retirement. They are talking about expanding that out one more time in the next decade. I think that'll be for people that are born after the 70s, are looking at adding a year or two onto that, probably getting it pushed to 70, but that hasn't been written yet. Just to let people know. Clarification on where is this reading taking you? I get the embodiment of Pentacles. That is you financially being secure. It's a King of Pentacles, the security. You're going to have all kinds of options when you do face the retirement, which direction you want to go, how you want to draw, etc., etc. And justice, balance. You will have that balance. I've read this for you before. The balance is saying you're not doing this alone, though you're doing this in partnership with others. So, yeah. Right now, I think you're just filling out where am I at? Where can I go? What do I want to do next? What are the retirement packages look like? Does it pay to stay a little longer? That's what that retirement, pre-retirement workshop's all about. It's going to answer a lot of those questions. You'll get an idea of how your retirement, your pension plan works with your Social Security and where it's going to prosper. One big question you do need to ask and get answered is, when you retire, what will the cost of your health insurance be? Are you going to pay the same premium as you do as an employee? Or, surprise, are you going to get hit with that COBRA cost? where it's going to cost you $1,000 a month or whatever it is when you go off payroll and you have to pay for the full amount. That's a big one, because that may be a make or break it right now in society for you if you have to pay the COBRA cost if you're going out on a pension and not going out on, are you going to get hit with that big cost? Or if you're going Social Security within the first year of receiving Social Security, you'll be eligible for Medicare and the subsidy plans and or the Medicare Advantage plan. So that's something you need to take into consideration. Realize the language of when you read Medicare plans, they are written very similarly formatted like a private policy. They are nothing at all like a private policy at all. It's a whole different ball of wax. Everybody that's on Social Security that's retired and is converted over to Medicare and to those plans, not the same game. Looks like on paper it's the same, but it doesn't calculate out that way. So that is something to be aware of. Give me a call and I'll give you some tips on that. Those of you that are looking at retiring, because that one is a huge rude awakening. Now I know you're in pretty good health, but those of you that are retiring that do have health issues and have medical expenses, like for me, it's not just medical expenses. I have serious health problems because I have MS. I'm a type 1 diabetic. I've had diabetes for 48 years, so I have complications from my diabetes. I have drug allergies. I have been in and out of the hospital every year for the last 7 years, for at least 2 weeks to a month, So I have some really, really high medical expenses. So knowing how the systems work and the options you have is something you really need to take time and educate yourself on. If you're not sure, you can go online, Social Security, Medicare, and look at the books, even though you haven't received them because you're not eligible for it yet. There is a 1-year waiting period when you retire and you're on Social Security before your Medicare kicks in, unless you're 65 of retirement age when you apply. I think it kicks in immediately. That you'd have to double check because all those rules are different and they keep changing. But it's worth educating yourself for. Just saying. Hope that helped you, Tony, and hope that helps anybody else out there that's contemplating retiring and the difference between the systems as you're considering those expenses, because they are expensive. Yeah, and unlike the idea of our government thinking Medicare is free bonus money like public assistance, it's not at all anything like public assistance. I miss my privatized insurance. But I can also give you some tips on which direction to go if you do have medical expenses. Tony, foreseeable in the future of what the advantage of taking a gap insurance and going straight Medicare with a gap versus the Medicare Advantage systems, which I don't highly recommend because they're into denial of services and limited to specialists. I've gotten caught up in that. And luckily, I managed to be able to get out of it because of the type of insurance that allowed me to switch one or the other. If you lock into an Advantage plan, you may not be able to switch into a Medicare and Gap program. So, because the rules are different, so you need to know what the rules are when you're going in retirement. Anybody out there that's retiring needs to understand the rules. Talk to people like me or other specialists that can explain to you what your options are. And if you make a decision to go one way, you may not be able to change later, depending on what what you chose. So always good to educate you as much as possible. And if you don't ask, they don't tell. So, okay, next up is Cheryl. I'll get off my little Medicare, Medicaid, out of school society soapbox. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. By the way, we're getting they're proposing 2.7 increase on the COLA this year for us. And woohoo, that makes about $50 a month difference. But they are increasing our copay from $257 to $288. And the cost of our Medicare programs are going up by 11%, not 2.7. So we're going to be losing that. Plus premium costs for the packages, if you are paying a premium of any kind for whatever medical plan you choose as your option, could be going up 11% or more depending on the plan, which scares me a lot because I carry the gap insurance and I pay right now $323, and 11% of that, and it's probably going to be more like 20%, is hurt, but I can't afford not to. So because of my health problems, I take the plan that it's a more expensive plan, but it gives me the highest coverage available. And that's all that matters. The less my out-of-pocket expenses are, the better. Okay, Cheryl, you're up. Cheryl. Love the cards. You guys saw me shuffle. Okay, it's time for everybody to live in the present. You're going to be taking actions with the Knight of Pentacles moving forward. So this is your get out and go, take charge of you are going to be working with, in conjunction with your partner. This could be your spouse, a co-worker, or somebody that you're well entrusted with, but you're working in conjunction with somebody else to make success. And this is going to happen very quickly. You've got the Eight of Wands. You're zooming right through so fast, it's just a blur. You're connected with oneness, with the divine. You're moving in a positive way. And it reminds you to hold on to what you have, to make sure that you have it when you're needing it. Is being frugal with your money. Don't spend to spend. Spend frugally so that if you need it, something happens and you have an emergency or something, you have that to fall back on. Okay. As we move into the reading, you've got the Spirit of Cups. This is the messenger of cups. He's bringing emotion. He's telling you, go with the flow, baby. This is my Pisces card. I love this card. You're out there swimming with the stingrays. And when the stingrays are floating, if you've ever been in the ocean with the stingrays, I'm from California, so I have a swam with the stingrays. It's really fun. They're neat animals. They just flow with that tide and they drift with that tide, and it's a beautiful energy. But this is what us Pisces do, is we move through life and we go with that flow. We don't work well when we're spinning in circles upside down. And going in rounds. When we go with that energy flow and go with the tides as it comes and goes, we do our best and we're our happiest when we're in that mode. Like I said, go with that flow. It's going to take you a long way. You get the inspiration of Wands. The inspiration of Wands is that Queen of Wands. She's inspiring with you. She's telling you, use your creativity, your knowledge, your education. This is going to allow you to just transcend all the smoke in that. See all the butterflies rising up in those chakra colors, rising up to the highest consciousness. So this is going to allow you to use your power, use your strength, and to move into your higher consciousness to get success and use all that creativity. Don't worry about the sleepless nights. This is just an obstacle. You may be having a few bad dreams here or there, but got little creatures standing in the shadows there. But I want to clarify that, card. What is the sleepless night about? Is this actually something you should be worried about, or is this just a subconscious obstacle in your way that's maybe wanting to slow you down a little bit? Oh, no, it's not. It's out in the stars. Whatever it is, you put your wishes, dreams, your hopes, whatever you're trying to achieve out to the stars, and your prayers will be answered. Yes, you get the embodiment of cups. This is that King of Cups. It's going to bring abundance to you. So trust in the process. No reason to have sleepless night. You are the emperor. You're pure strength. You have a connection to the divinity. You're holding your cross there. You are the lioness. You are the one that's in power. And you, as the emperor, you're going to stand in that energy and take charge and move forward in your destiny. So you may have a few bad dreams over this, whatever, it's a little obstacle. Don't worry about it. Work through that. It's nothing to worry about because you've already put your intentions out there in the universe, what it is you're wanting to achieve. You have the ability to achieve it. You're the emperor. You're that queen of cups. You have the ability to bring that abundance, and the emperor, the strength and the power to take charge to do it. So trust in that process. One last final card. You are the magician. Yes, you have manifest this. So trust in that process. You have got this. So blessings to you. And next up is Dean, Dean, Dean. Okay, Dean, let's see what crazy readings we get for you. Not the devil. I just pulled that. Let's do that so I can shuffle those cards in. So Dean, Dean, Dean. Dean had a busy day. Got his Adamatra shirt on, got his picture taken up, and grabbed this shirt for me. What a sweetheart. We're going to wear our shirts for a program representing that we are blue dots in this collection. I'd have been out there at that if I had lived in Nebraska. I live in a very red area. This is all farming. We have ice out here taking our workers, which are not showing up for work right now, so we don't have our crops getting picked. And this is big farmland. We've got dairies, we got walnuts, we got oranges, we've got produce all over the place. We grow stuff. I live in a dairy town, so I don't think they're hitting me so much. And I got my link to tomorrow's show with Brenda. Okay, Cheryl. I'm looking forward to working with you tomorrow. Just in the hugs and kisses. I love Brenda to death. We're such good friends. Okay, the underlying card of the reading, Cheryl, is the Action of Pentacles. This is a slow moving knight, but he's a steady moving knight. He is telling you that you will be bringing abundance into your financial abundance into your household. You get the action of Wand, though. That is that Knight of Wand. You taking charge of the moment, moving forward to make things happen. Be in the present. It's a message today. It's come up for everybody. Everybody, be in the present. Participate. You have the 7 of Cups. You've got that manifestation. You've got ideas in every one of your cups. All those little baubles in your cups. You've got them out there to the universe. You're manifesting your destiny. You know what you want. You know how to get it. Be that messenger. Tell them, I want to make money, and this is how I'm going to go about doing it. So you've got that going for you in that messenger card. We come into this reading with the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is telling me, one, you got the good luck charm. This is a Japanese good luck charm, Man of Onyx. So you're grounded in what you're doing. You have options coming your way. Both options are going to be good. They're going to be financially lucky. So whichever way you go, whichever direction you go, is going to be a lucky one for you. You're moving from, you get the 6 of Swords, you're moving from rough waters into calmer waters. And I love the scenery because you're moving in that beautiful mountain glacier lake. It's lit up for you. You're moving to that light, to the better energy. You're not a fool. You've got the Fool card next. You are taking that leap of faith on your new journey. So this is the beginning of your new journey. You're taking that leap of faith. You're going to jump and see where it takes you. Let's see what direction this is bringing you. I want clarification on this leap of faith, this new direction. Where is it going? We are getting the 7 of Pentacles. You reap what you sow. So as you sow your seeds, you are going to reap that financially. You've got the sun shining on you. You're going to be successful in this. The sun is going to illuminate this. And your ideas, your inspiration, Pentacles, your ideas, your knowledge, your strength is going to take you well. It's going to provide you that prosperity. So trust in the process. You've planted your seeds. The sun is illuminating you, allowing you to be successful. Your ideas, your inspiration, everything you put towards it is going to be successful. So blessings to you. I love the cards. Love them, love them. That was for Cheryl. Next up is Dean. Or did I just do 2 readings for Cheryl? Dean, Dean, Dean. Okay. Oh, 7 of Pentacles, Dean. Reap what you sow. So sow those seeds and you will make money. I think you've been looking into something. I can't remember what. Was your tutoring? I mean, the opportunity so that you have your way. Center of the reading, you have got the sun. The sun is shining on you in this perspective of planting your seeds. And good, you got sun. Sun's going to help that grow quickly, grow wonderfully. Whatever it is you're doing, whatever ideas you had to increase your finances, it's in synchronicity. So it is something you're meant to do. It's going to be good for you. It's going to be good for those who you're out there helping. who you're always out there helping. The underlying cards of this reading are the charity. I know you're a charitable person. This is, I think you're looking at that tutoring. This is giving that charity back to the kids and helping them grow. I love that you're doing that. You get the Four of Wands. You've got the great foundation for this. Of course, you do. You're a teacher, so take those skills, get it, use all your color, your energy. You know, this is that Four of Wands. Your strength, your knowledge, your creativity, and open those doors of prosperity and build those foundations for those kids. Sometimes you're going to feel like you're a little bit left out in the cold. You know, you put in a lot of hard work. Sometimes you don't always feel like you're getting through to some of these kids, but actually you are. Trust in that process. And do I have to say it again? Be in the moment. Be in the moment. It is the theme of today's reading, is to be in the moment. So it keeps on coming up. You guys keep on seeing me shuffle that card back in, and it keeps on resurfacing. Beginning of the reading, the middle of the reading, the end of the reading. Every way it comes, it wants to be seen today. We will live in our present, be in our present, in the moment. Okay. Next up is, we're down to the last two. Justine, and then Red Dragon, who I'm suspecting Red Dragon is Kim, but I will read for you again. I never did get a response from you. Okay. Justine. Is Justine still in the room is a better question. Or not Justine, I think Justine is Red Dragon still in the room. Vivian, did I miss you? I have missed you. I don't think I got you on the list. I'll get you also. Okay. Let's see if that card comes up again. Okay. I'll see if we do. Okay. This is the second card that keeps coming up. Serendipity. Synchronicity. Everything's going to happen like it's supposed to. It's going to fall into place. I love that card. I like it when things like that happen. Center of the reading is that Six of Pentacles. That is being able to accept charity or to give charity, whichever way works. Charity does not have to be financial. It can be helping somebody out. It can be giving them a chip when you know somebody's looking for a job and you have a prospect that you think they may be interested in. It could be paying it forward, like going to Starbucks and buying your coffee and buying the guy behind you's coffee and just walking away from it. I love it. Okay, you did make that donation. Okay, yes, you are, Kim. Thank you. I thought you were. Take action, Justine. This is the Knight of Wands. This is you taking action, taking charge, moving forward. Let's see where you move. Let's see what the underlying cards of this reading are. got a little mischief in the midst. Somebody's trying to control you or take advantage of you. Stand in your own power. Don't let somebody manipulate you. You are not a puppet. You can work in your own strength. No is a complete sentence. So if somebody's asking for money, a brother, a sister, somebody that has a drug problem, somebody that's not doing it on their own that should be, tough love. It's time for them to stand on their own 2 feet, and no is a complete sentence. Only help if you feel like they have no other option. Don't give charity to somebody that should be helping themselves, especially if they have addiction problems. This many times will be somebody in your life with an addiction problem, a control problem, or somebody just trying to take charge and manipulate you. So be aware of that energy in your midst. Work in partnership with other people, though. This is your workforce. This is your work life. This is what you do. Don't let somebody within this energy, this is that narcissistic energy, take control of the situation. Work in conjunction with other people that you have trust and good relationships, and that's where you're going to be successful. It will allow you to rise above in that higher energy and follow that light into that higher perspective. You're the magician. You can, a card that keeps coming up. We've got a lot of manifesting going right now. You can manifest anything you want. Use your creativity, use your chakras, use your education, your knowledge, everything. Put it out there into the universe. What is it that you want to succeed at? It's going to be on the job. It could be changes in your family, changing career, anything that you want to move forward and be prosperous in. It is time for you to look at that. So I love these cards. Take action. Be charitable to others, but don't be charitable to somebody that should be helping themselves. If there's somebody with an alcohol problem or drug addiction and they're running short because they have these addiction issues, that's not the time to be charitable. A form of charity for that person is direct them to someplace where they can help themselves. Just saying. Anyways, tough love. Blessings to you. I hope that resonates, and let me know how things are going. And now we have got Vivian. Vivian. And thank you for letting me know, Kim, that you are Kim. Real dragon. I will pull you a message from folks. I was just told to. Vivian, thank you for being my wonderful, wonderful mediator and posting my PayPal and Zelle accounts up there. I do appreciate it. One of these days we're going to have to connect. I'm moving to the Cumberland area. So my daughter lives in Jersey, so I will be coming by. She lives right across the bridge from Philly. So I will be up towards the area, moving through the area you live in. Maybe we can grab coffee sometime and say hi on my way through. It would be fun. Bring my card with me and give you a private reading. She lives in Wahoo or something like that. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Somebody is getting notice, recognition. You're connected with your higher power, with the divinity, with oneness. Love that. You have severed ties to people that are no longer serving needs for you. This is a great job if you have somebody that's still lingering around that's not serving you well, something that's tying you down, has attached himself to you. Time to use those scissors, sever that tie. That'll allow, this is how you avoid those terror moments. I'm not seeing a terror moment for you. This is how you've gotten rid of those terror moments that keep you down. I see you with the Three of Wands. You're looking out in the world, looking for your ship to come in. Recognition on something you're doing, something you're moving through. Because I've got this Six of Wands here. And this is usually a victory card. In this case, it is recognition. Because they're out there with their cameras. You're getting recognized. They're taking your picture. They're recognizing you in the full light. So this isn't that false victory. This is recognition that you're working towards. Right in the center of the reading, you get the action of Cups. This is that Knight of Cups. He's a steady moving knight. He is bringing abundance towards you. This is your ability to achieve abundance in your life. Abundance can come in many ways. It can be financial. It could be having enough food. It's having your needs met throughout your life. So you're not going to be, everybody's going to be a bit tight, but you're going to be okay. You're going to be able to work through that and not have to worry about your finances and all that. You will have what you need when you need it. It will be there for you. So don't worry about the little things. Focus on the bigger things, the bigger picture. You have the embodiment of Pentacles. This is your financial stability. This is that King of Pentacles. You are that King of Pentacles. You have the ability to earn. You have the ability, you make good money doing what you're doing, and you're going to be financially sound. So everything looks really good for you at this period of time. Okay, and I am going to read a postcard from Spirit for Red Dragon. And the theme of this card is hard to read this writing. You are fierce. Dearest you, there is only one you, and you have to have a unique path and a special purpose. You're supposed to have a specific experience. You're supposed to have specific experiences in this world to meet certain people. But then it is up to you how you live, how you awake your choice to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away that false. Don't compare yourself to others. It is easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to the society standard. But you can't know anyone's internal experience. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come. Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That is how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. Quit keeping up with the Joneses. I am really got a pet peeve on that one too myself. We love you immensely and know that your journey ahead is sparking with miracles and wondrous things. Trust, Loving you forever and ever. I like this card. I don't remember my reading for you to go back and look, but it probably has something to do with just this. You focusing on you, focusing on what you need to do to make yourself happy, to bring your own success and achievements. I love that. My pet peeve is living with the Joneses is people that seem to live with, try to be everything the Joneses would be, have all the things and baubles and everything the Joneses have. They're doing it on credit. And they're getting themselves in debt trying to keep up with the plastic world of wish they could be. I think we need to focus, especially in our society right now. It's not so much what the Joneses have, as look at how in debt the Joneses are. Now, let's focus on having abundance in our own household, sharing with our neighbors, working in conjunction with other people. What can I do to help you, and what can you do to help me? I have skills cutting hair, I have skills cooking, I have skills quilting, I have skills sewing. Do you need things mended? Do you need to help me prepare a good meal for you? Maybe you're not such a good cook. Maybe I can come over and teach you how to make some easy, simple meals on a low budget. Maybe you're used to eating out all the time. These are things we can share with people, our friends, our neighbors, how to be more successful in times when troubles are tight. And that's what we need to do is, as a collective, we need to join together, not only hand in hand in what we believe in, but to help each other out through these hard times. And so we can make the most of it. Even having somebody over from the mill, talk to that neighbor or that friend that isn't a good cook and you are a good cook. Say, okay, let's have dinner together. Let's make up a menu and say, can you bring XXX part of the meal and I'll bring XXX to the meal. Why don't you come over? I will show you how to make it. We'll have dinner together. We'll crack over a bottle of wine or whatever. Let's just some good music, watch a movie or something, and really have a good time and enjoy that time together. You both cut your grocery bill down. You make enough to have leftovers for both of you for lunch tomorrow or for dinner the next night. You teach her some new cooking skills, and you share the abundance of a great meal together and the joy of having a good food. So, just an idea. I love cooking. I love entertaining. So, and I haven't done it forever, but something I do like to do. And I've been very creative. I actually made. I really need to work on my cookbook because my dietitian's always telling me you need to write a cookbook. You need to write a cookbook. I do eat meat, not a lot, but I'm primarily vegetarian. But I had this thing of ground turkey, this 3-pound thing of ground turkey. That's a lot of meat. And I'm thinking, what the hell am I going to do with this ground turkey? And I thought, meatloaf sounds so good, but turkey meatloaf, So I went on Pinterest and I'm like, okay, I've got turkey. Give me an idea what to make with ground turkey. I threw it in Pinterest and started looking around to see what other people were doing with ground turkey. And there was a recipe for ground turkey meatloaf. And I thought, okay, made with stuffing. And I thought, okay, I have some stuffing made that I froze from Thanksgiving and it's perfectly fine. So I pulled that out because I double wrap everything with foil and it's proportionate. And so I took half of that ground turkey and I chopped up some onions and peppers and seasoning and all that. Got that all mixed up. It said to add 4 eggs rather than just 1 or 2 because you're adding the stuffing and plus you've got all that ground turkey. You need something that's going to bind it a little better. And then you take the already made stuffing and you chop it up and you incorporate it in. And I thought, well, it's turkey and stuffing and turkey can go really well together. They suggested I made, I'm not a gravy person, make gravy to pour over top of it and to put into it. So I don't do gravy. So I cracked open a can of golden mushroom soup and threw part of that in, and then I coated it on the top because I wanted you to put the gravy on top to bake it. Ugh. I don't do gravy at all. I just don't like gravy. It's just nothing but fat. So anyways, I made that, and then I made a thing of brown jasmine rice pilaf that I chopped up everything nice and fine and made a really nice pilaf with a chicken bouillon background. It turned out wonderful. And that's what we had for dinner. And of course, I had grated up carrots and peppers and all that, put in with the turkey. It actually was really, really good. I had never thought about putting stuffing of all things, mixing this stuffing and meat together like that. Absolutely moist, wonderful. My husband had a big chunk of it for lunch on a piece of bread. I saw him walk by earlier. Made his own damn sandwich. Got him trained now. And cleaned up behind him because I heard him on the sink after he cut it and put everything away. Hey, we're going on the right side now. Anyways, yeah, it turned out really good though, and like I said, you know, if you're not sure what to make out of something you have, I buy meat on sale, so and they put the ground turkey on sale in my grocery store at the end of each month. They have it, you know, it's all in tubes, and I got that great big 3-pound tube of ground turkey for $3. Seriously. 3 pounds of it. So I bought it, and I usually buy in like it for like $1.50 for the 1-pounders. So it was a really good deal, and I do that with. In fact, I was looking through my freezer to see what I had left because I told my husband we're going to be really ton of money this month because I've got taxes. I actually need to redo the one I think I have to pay because I don't think I actually owe it. I think I forgot to do a step, so go back and double check it. Because I think I forgot to put my immunization on there, but I will double check. Anyways, it's $100, but that's groceries in our house. So I will look at that and get that balanced out. But we got car tax due. I got finished paying off my doctor bills. One of these days I need to go down and get glasses, but that's not going to happen until probably October, November, December, or if I ever get one of these tax returns actually returned to me, I might be able to do it then. Other than that, our neighbors give us some information on, because we pulled our yard out, we haven't re-landscaped, and he says, he's a landscaper, he's a landscape contractor, he does beautiful work. And he said he has information for us to get up to a $2,200 grant from the city because we pulled out all of our grass and everything to do a xeriscape, and they will give us $2,200 to re-landscape with because we're in California and we're in drought season to do drought resistant landscaping and or rock. And so all we need to do is apply for that and give them a plan of what we want to do, and we could get that grant. So he's in the process of getting that to us, and sounds good to me. And I can get that front yard back into shape before we get the house on market. And I think my neighbors are going to buy the house, so I'm sure they'll appreciate it. And then we'll tell them about it, and maybe they can do it on the backyard too. I think we can actually incorporate part of the backyard into it. We've never landscaped the backyard, so it does need some landscaping. We've planted lots of trees, but other than that, we haven't. So, anyways, it's 106 here in sunny, hot, ridiculously hot California. It is very, very cloudy, overcast. We have that. It's the beginning of fire season. August is when our fire season starts up. Although, insulin. although I live about 15 miles from the mountains, we don't tend to get fires on the valley floor very often, other than grass fires for the wheat and stuff like that. We did have one not too long ago. 147 acres of wheat was burned from somebody flipping a cigarette out the window, being careless. If you are a smoker, please don't flick your windows out of the cars. That's how fires start. I was raised, a Forest Service brat, so we don't throw cigarette butts out the window. They do start fires, especially when it's really dry out. So just be very aware of that. If you are a smoker, don't use your ashtray, or quit, like I'm trying to do. I'm not being very successful at it, but it's on my list of things I'm working towards. Anyways, blessings to everybody. Come join us tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. I think it's 11 o'clock my time, 2 o'clock Eastern Time. For Brenda's program on Brenda's Tarot, I will be filling in for Anne, working with Brenda tomorrow, so come join us over there. And we look forward to it. I won't be doing a program on my channel tomorrow because I will be over there with Brenda. So come join us over there, and I will see you again next week on Sunday. Maybe Saturday too. And it's been suggested by Warrior Girl that I should start doing a Wednesday program. And if I can find the time to do that while I'm trying to get my house organized and packed, I will work a few of those in. So blessing to everybody. Have a great weekend and the rest of your evening. I hope you guys aren't burning up like I am. Stay cool. And we will talk to you tomorrow over on Brenda's channel. So everybody have a nice evening. Bye.